Hello! Welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, I've come to Union Cemetery in Kansas City, Missouri to see the grave of Alexander Majors. Alexander Majors? Alexander May who? Alexander Majors is the founder, well, one of three founders, but he was really probably the driving force behind it, of the Pony Express. And he's buried here in Union Cemetery in Kansas City, Missouri. So let's go and check it out. Here are the main gates to Union Cemetery. Here's a plaque talking about the cemetery, its history. Okay, here is a plaque in honor of the centennial of the cemetery in 1957. All right, and here we have it, the grave of Alexander Majors, one of and the most prominent founder of the Pony Express. He was one of three business people who took under the operation, but Majors was really the driving force behind it. It says here on this marker, the Pony Express, honor to Alexander Majors, October 4th, 1814, January 14th, 1900. He was a member of the firm of Russell, Majors, and Waddell, founders, owners, and operators of the Pony Express. This marks his grave. And on the back, there's this circular medallion, National Pony Express Centennial Association, Russell, Majors, and Waddell. St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California. Now this taller marker here is the actual tombstone marker for him and his wife as Alexander Majors, October 4th, 1814, January 13th, 1900. Catherine Steelcup, September 26th, 1820 to February 13th, looks like 1856. Alexander Majors made his fortune in the freight business. He was a freight baron, basically. And him and the other two gentlemen, Waddell and Russell, put up the majority of their fortunes for the Pony Express. By the time the Pony Express started, the telegraph had already been invented and was being spread throughout the country. Pony Express only lasted 18 months. At a very short time in American history. Majors, Waddell, and Russell, they all lost their money in the venture. Majors, he had a little bit of other business, but he sold the rest of his business ventures in the Kansas City area and moved to Nebraska. About 30 years later, he was discovered poor and penniless by Buffalo Bill Cody, who had been one of his Pony Express riders, was probably the best of his Pony Express riders. And he actually brought him into his show, had him as part of his touring show for several years. Majors eventually returned to Kansas City, the place where he had had the most success in his life, as well as failure, and he died there, penniless, in 1900. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. If you've liked this video, hit that like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's some place that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about some future video you would like to see me do, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed this adventure, or any of the adventures in TV land, you can help support this channel by going to either Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon and making a donation or becoming a member at either one of those two places. You could also hit the super like button down below. and that'll help support the channel as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.